Because I'm going to be relaying the story of me, yes me, putting myself to the ultimate test. I put myself through the Roblox trials. Roll the intro. Boom, boom, butch. Yeah. Boom, boom. This is my intro. Boom, boom. It's an intro. Boom, boom. This is the introduction to the video. Boom, boom. It's not a video. Boom, boom. It's gonna start.
Hey, did you like my intro?
Okay, we're not here to talk about that. Upon entering the first trial, I was thrown in a dark room and was told to press a button. Yeah, just a button. I mean, you're probably thinking, wow, that sounds easy. It's actually hard.
2 participants. 4
Lucky for me though, I'm a freaking god, and I eventually pressed that button. I pressed that button so good. So good. So after pressing the button and winning the round like the god I am, I had to wait for the other contestants to win, and then we were ready for trial 2. Alright, so basically trial 2 was open the box, find the key that matches with the door, and get in the door. And I did that pretty fast. I went boop, 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 bing, opened it up, grabbed the key, and it happened to be the first door to my right. Simple win. It was a very simple win. I guess at some point someone opened a box and a shotgun and went bang! And yeah, so I just looked over. There was a dead person there. Pretty disturbing. But anyways, so once everyone got in their respective lock boxes, and the 2 people that didn't make it, yeah, they didn't make it. And that was the very moment I realized, now this is real. Because shortly afterwards, they burned to a crisp. It was very disturbing.
6 participants remain.
But that has nothing to do with me. Okay, next is trial 3. Alright, you know the drill at this point. We walk in, we grab the collar. But the difference between this one is we grabbed a little iPad, like the iPad kids that eat, at the restaurants when they're watching YouTube while they're in the middle of a freaking restaurant. Yeah, so we grabbed the iPad like that. We were assigned a color. We got our horse. And we had to press a number as fast as we can to make our horse go fast. And I did pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
But of course none of it mattered because someone backed out. We all survived, so we all went to the next trial.
You're gonna notice there's a theme of people backing out. Alright, trial 4, here we come. In this room, it was basically tagged. Someone was the tiger, and then whoever was the tiger had to not be the tiger by the end of the game, I think, or something like that.
But it didn't matter again because someone backed out.
And we automatically all won, so we went to the next room. Trial 5. Alright, simply put, trial 5, we were all sat in a carousel. If it was your turn to get in front of the shotgun aimed at your head, you had to press a green button somewhere on your screen to survive. And honestly, trial 5 was probably the funniest one. So when I was typing the chat to the other people in the game, they said they were new and this was the first time they ever got here. And I took note of that, but I didn't really think of it. I said like, oh, it's kind of hard, but you gotta be fast. I would assume you know how to play a game. Like, you're not paying attention to the instructions. What's going on? So first round, loop, girl gets it. Second round, not so lucky.
3 participants on your collar.
Yeah, she died, and well, us 3 got to go to the next trial, trial 6. Now, a lot of people say trial 6 is the hardest, and I have to agree, but basically trial 6, you gotta turn on a light switch to fill up a meter. But if the light in the middle of the room turns off, your light switch has to be off, and if it's not off, you're dead. And I guess the girl didn't know that, cause of course, with this thing, the pattern going on, they died.
Participants remain. Enter the elevator.
And after all the trials and tribulation, it was just me and one girl. Just me and you. She responded with a, I'm so scared right now. And I just said, ruh-oh, Reggie. Samesies. Alright, trial 8. Alright, this trial is pretty simple. There's a key on the other side of the room. You gotta get to the key, but the bars are slippery that you're walking across. And this is where I got really bad news. So it was just me and this girl, right? There's supposed to be 3 people here. But it was just me and this girl. So I did it pretty good, right? And she didn't do it. Yeah, she gave up and left the game. Yeah. So what does that mean? Trial 9. Alright, this is the final trial. I made it! Yay! But I have no one to I had no one to compete against. The girl left. If you remember, like 30 seconds ago I said she left. So what happened? Well, what usually happens is you're supposed to be in a little you're in a chair and the chair is moving towards your drill. And there's like a little thing at the bottom. You press a button. You want the bar to be as long as possible, because the longer it is, the longer it is, the faster you go. And yeah, so I basically just did this game, competed with no one, and I won. Yep.
Where to receive your desire? Phase 1 passed. The remaining participant is now.
Oh my god, that was the most boring win I've ever experienced! Alright, roll the outro!